Now, for those of you that don't know, Avengers Doomsday is this big deal movie Marvel's got cooking, set to drop May 1st, 2026. It is directed by the Russo brothers, the cats who smashed it with Infinity War and Endgame, and it's got a lineup with Chris Hemsworth as Thor, Tom Hiddleston as Loki, Anthony Mackerel as Captain America, all the heavy hitters. But here's where it gets real wild. Robert Downey Jr., the dude who was Iron Man, is coming back, but not as Tony Stark. Nah, he's playing Dr. freaking Doom. Yeah, you heard that right. Dr. Miss freaking Doom. When they dropped that bomb at Comic-Con 2024, people were like, yo, what is Marvel smoking? Some thought it was dope, others were straight up confused. See, this movie was not even supposed to be about Doom at first. It was called the Kang Dynasty, all centered around Kang the Conqueror, played by the legendary Jonathan Majors. Kang was hyped to be the next Thanos, popping up everywhere, ruling the multiverse. But then, Majors ran into some serious trouble, legal stuff involving allegations of roughing up his partner like a real villain, and Marvel said, nah, we out. They dropped him real quick, and then suddenly the whole plant went sideways. They had to ditch Kang and pivot to Doctor Doom, bringing in RDJ to take the mask. Fans were split. Some were hyped to see Downey back, others were like, this smells like a cash grab. But hold your big fat marbles, that was just the start. Things were already shaky, and now they're straight up falling apart. Word on the street is the script's a disaster. Like, the writers and directors can't agree on squat. Some want to go nuts with the multiverse, alternate realities, cameos out the wazoo, while others are like, chill daddy, keep it tight like your underwear. And how do you even make Doctor Doom work here? He's a Fantastic Four bad guy, not some Avengers level threat out of nowhere. They gotta explain how he's suddenly the big boss of the multiverse, and if RDJ's Doom is some Tony Stark variant or just a dude who looks like him, that's a whole other headache. People are asking how they're gonna pull this off without it feeling forced. Here is where it gets real wicked though. Wicked part being it just got worse. Last week, one of the head writers bailed, quit, done, filed a motion with Marvel like, under no circumstances can I keep doing this. Sources say it is creative differences, but that's a code for I can't deal with this chaos no more. Now, Marvel's scrambling to find someone new and losing a key writer this late. That is a gut punch to the stomach. This ain't some indie flick. It is a blockbuster with a billion moving parts. Word is, they might even push the release date back, which would screw up all of Phase 6. Every movie and show after this is supposed to tie in, so if Doomsday slips, it is dominoes. Fans are losing their big fat buttocks over this. Some are still riding the RDJ hype train like, yo, Downey as Doom? That is fire! One dude on Twitter said, it's like poetry, it rhymes, but others ain't buying it. Another fan hit back, Marvel's just recycling actors cause they're scared to try something new. Over on Reddit, they're arguing if Doom should have gone to a fresh face, someone who ain't tied to Iron Man. There's even petitions floating around to recast him, saying it is disrespectful to Doom's legacy and RDJ's Tony Stark run. The fanbase is a war zone right now, and that's a bad look when your movie is still 2 years out. And yo Fabaduvlers, the drama doesn't stop there. A supposed script leak just dropped online and it got people heated real quick. Rumor is Doom's gonna be a Tony Stark variant from another universe. Some fans are like, that is genius, ties the multiverse together. Others are screaming in the top of their lungs, That's lazy as hell. Doomsday's own dude, not some star knockoff. If that's real, it's either a home run or a swing and a miss. Ain't no in between. Now check this, you big fat chickens. There is drama behind the scenes too. Whereas the cast ain't happy. Actors are fed up with the rewrites and flip-flops on the story. One insider said, "There is no clear vision, just a bunch of cooks in the kitchen fighting over the pot. That kind of mess can make the movie feel choppy, like the pieces don't fit. Oh, and there is whispers Chris Evans might pop up as Captain again. He's out here saying, 'Nah, I'm done.' But Marvel loves a fake out. If he's in, it could be a banger or just more nostalgia bait that flops." Here is the thing, you gotta listen close cause this is where it gets real. Marvel's playing with fire. They've done the multiverse before, Spider-Man No Way Home, Multiverse of Madness, but there is a limit before it's too much. Imagine, they cram in every single character they can think of, X-Men, Fantastic Four, whatever, and it's just a jumbled mess. Or they can lean too hard on bringing back old faces for claps instead of telling a good story. That's how you tank it. Picture RDJ's Doom killing off Thor or something just for shock. Fans would riot. And all this is hitting while Disney's already down bad. Captain America Brave New World? Mixed vibes. People said the villain was weak. Snow White 2025 live action? Straight garbage. Put it in the bin. Casting was off. Story was trashed. Disney's bleeding cash on these flops and they need Doomsday to save face. But with writers quitting, scripts leaking and fans beefing, it's looking like another L might be on the way. Hold up your big fat balls. Let's talk about this Snow White mess, or should I call it the Snow Brown mess, cause some of you all are saying it's proof Avengers Doomsday is gonna be trash too. Walt Disney Studio Motion Pictures distributes all the Avengers flicks, so does that mean they're cursed after Snow White? Let's fact check this. First, the deal with Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures, they don't make the Avengers movies, they deliver them. Marvel Studios is one cooking up Doomsday and Disney's just the delivery guy, getting it to the theaters. Been that way since Disney bought Marvel back in 2009, so they're tied together, but is Marvel calling the creative shots? Now, Snow White? Yeah, it flopped real hard, pulled in just 43 million domestic opening weekend, and that's weak when you're spending over $200 whopping million $50 to make it. Critics gave it a 43% on Rotten Tomatoes. Audiences slapped it with a B+ cinema score. Like, it's whatever. People are calling it woke because of Rachel playing Snow White. She's a Latina and she said the old cartoon was outdated. Plus, they swapped the dwarfs for CGI magical creatures. Then you got and Gal Gadot beefing over politics, pro-Palestinian versus Israeli vibes, and it turned into a whole thing. Wasn't the biggest Disney flop ever. Shout out to John Carter for that, but it still stung. Here is the kicker though. Does that mean Doomsday is screwed? Nah, not really. Snow White's a fairy tale remake from Disney's main squad, while Doomsday a Marvel joint. Different teams, different vibes. The Russo brothers smashed it with Infinity War and Endgame. Billions in the bank. Avengers got its own fans, ready to ride or die, while Snow White was out here trying to win over a new crowd and missed real hard. Sure, Disney's been slipping lately. Captain America Brave New World got meh reviews, but that don't mean Marvel's gonna drop the ball on this one. Fans all over the internet are saying it is gonna be trash cause of Snow White are just guessing. Ain't no evidence tying the two beyond Disney's name on the box. If you're worried about woke stuff, Doomsday might dodge that bullet. Avengers flicks lean hard into action, not preaching. Biggest risk is if they mess up RDJ as Doom, making it feel cheap instead of epic. Marvel's sweating to make this a W after Snow White's L, but it's a fresh slate, different game, different stakes. So where are we at? Avengers Doomsday is a hot mess, and it's getting real hotter. Marvel's got the Russo brothers, a stacked cast, and Robert Downey Jr, but they're tripping over their own feet. If they pull it together, this could be the comeback they need. Proof the MCU's still got juice, but if they don't, could be the crack that starts breaking it all down. Fans are watching like hawks, and the press is insane. And what's the deal with RDJ as Doom? Some say it is a stroke of brilliance, others call it a desperate move. The Kang shoots up through everything off, and now, with writers bouncing and leaks staring the pot, it is absolute carnage and chaos. Will they stick the landing like on the moon, or crash and burn? Good luck, Marvel, you're gonna need it. Peace out.